What's the good word? DKB here. So the Hall of Fame game has been on my mind a little bit. It's the game that kicks off the preseason for the rest of the NFL, and generally the Hall of Fame committee tries to pick two teams based on the recent Hall of Fame inductees and pretty much the connections attached there. And so with us sweeping awards night, Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year, we're talking Joe Klecko and Darrelle Revis getting in. Joe Klecko finally. Darrelle Revis on his first attempt is pretty good odds that we were going to get in anyways, but it seems like, according to some sources, it seems like we could be a shoe-in. And so the two most likely teams at this time that I'm hearing would kick off the NFL preseason is going to be our beloved New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. And this will be great. It's going to be August 3rd, 2023, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday. And it seems like these would be two very interesting teams. We're talking our Jets. Since they've been doing these Hall of Fame games in 1962, we've only played once, which was in 1977. We took an L versus the Bears. And then for the Browns, they just got Joe Thomas voted in, and they haven't played since 1963 versus the Steelers. And it seems definitely overdue, I would say, probably for both teams. It's teams that are generally in the bottom tier of having Hall of Fame inductees anyways. So maybe this will signal a nice change with, Joe Douglas, Robert Saleh at the helm of things. But I found it interesting that when I went back and looked, no team has ever won the Hall of Fame game and the Super Bowl in the same season. And so with expectations coming up for us as, us as well, depending on who we get. But I think generally overall, the mentality should really kind of be Super Bowl or bust. I don't want us just focusing on making the playoffs and then there's a fall off. But if it's Aaron Rodgers, you can't help but think Super Bowl or bust. It would be nice to kind of break a record like that, win a Hall of Fame game, go and win a Super Bowl. Obviously we'd enter the playoffs. It would just be a Cinderella season all the way around. But I'm excited for that. It'd be dope to be able to go ahead and catch the first game of the season. My New York Jets are probably, as you guys know, I don't really, being on the West Coast, I can't catch a lot of the games. I finally plan on trying to buy one of the packages through like YouTube or TV or something like that in order to be able to catch them on Sundays. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Probably not a big deal to most. I know preseason isn't the most exciting time for people, but I do love it because I love checking out some of the mid-tier, lower-tier players that are on the roster. You can find a lot of people that might be hidden gems like a year or two away from now, just based on the way that they're playing in preseason. Some starters, even if they're playing, or rookies, you can get a good feel for how they might transition as quick. And so I think it's still pretty cool to be able to check those out. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Cleveland Browns versus New York Jets. Would you sign up for that Hall of Fame game? And yeah, I'll catch you guys again. Peace.